Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another weekly wears video. If this is your first time finding this channel, my name is Gerard, and today we are talking about fragrances, more specifically all 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. So if that is content that you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload something new. Let's not waste any time. This was a fantastic week. Let's jump right into it, starting with Sunday. So although it seems like we're having unseasonably warmer days later and later into the fall season, I just had to reach for something that is going to remind me of fall. And this is one that has really kind of piqued my interest in terms of being a really well-rounded alternative to a much more expensive fragrance. Scent we are talking about is Angelic Elixir from Dua. And this scent, guys, this is a clone of Angel Share from Killian, and this is a damn good clone of that. This is also great atomizer. This is also an extrait de parfum. So although this is a 34 ml bottle, you're going to go on their website and it's going to be listed for like $60 around there. But they always have discounts, so I would just tell you, check out, see what the discount code is right now on their website. I'm not sure, but this is an amazing alternative to Angel Share. This has a boozy, candied sort of vibe to it. Vanilla, woody, lots of cinnamon. My kids and wife think this smells like candy. I definitely get a lot more sweetness and candied spice up top. And then as this settles in a little bit, I get a little bit of a powdery, more cinnamon heavy fragrance. I don't think it's as sweet as the original Angel Share. I think this is a little more spicy version of Angel Share, but it's damn close. It's really close to the original. You're getting it at a much cheaper price. And the other thing is I really like that this is an extrait de parfum, high oil concentration. So you have to be super cautious about getting this on like a white t-shirt. Although if you spray your clothes, you will smell for days. This has fantastic performance, lasts a long time, great sillage, definitely a unisex fragrance. And some people even say that they get a burnt hair smell from this, which not my experience at all. I don't know if that was just a bad batch at one point. Don't get burnt hair whatsoever. This smells incredible. Angelic Elixir from Dua. I just realized there's 2 fragrances from this particular brand on this list. But the first one I wore on Monday, I had a home inspection, so I was working out of the house, meeting with a buyer. We're actually on the sell side of the deal, so we're selling this property. I was meeting with the buyer and his home inspector, and the buyer actually complimented me on my fragrance. Scent we are talking about is Awaken from Toomey. And this is the scent I was wearing, and this is super likable. I think this is the ideal work scent for any guy. I think this is really underrated, like criminally underrated. It has this soft, spicy, super aromatic, really earthy vibe to it. I just think it's absolutely incredible. This lasts a long time on me for being a fresher fragrance. I have yet to be disappointed by Toomey. They have incredible fragrances that are more so at the mid-level designer price point. And, you know, this is no exception. I love this stuff. It's the perfect gentlemanly scent while still being able to get positive attention and wearing in any situation, particularly work situations, which is why I reached for it. Awaken from Toomey. On Tuesday, it was kind of a gloomy, overcast fall day. This is the fragrance that I immediately thought of and said, that's what I'm wearing. Scent we are talking about is Robert Graham's Valor. Incredible fragrance. So happy I was able to get a bottle of this while Robert Graham was still selling it. I know for a while this was available at rack stores. That we're going back like 5 years now at this point. It's been a while since these have been available at rack stores for the $20 price point, $30 price point they were at the time. I never, unfortunately, was able to grab a bottle at that price. I did, however, grab this. Oh man, in the air. It's just so damn good, guys. I did happen to get a bottle of this at a Robert Graham outlet store near me, and it was under $100. I grabbed it. Absolutely worth it to me. This smells incredible. It's probably the classiest wood smell in my collection. Sophisticated. And also, I think that the coffee note in here adds this really nice twist, and it's a little bit green, again, soft, spicy, just a perfect combination of notes. And I think that any guy could pull this off. It's a little more mature, I think, than what you might be used to if you're a younger guy liking sweeter fragrances. Although slightly sweet, it's not an overly sweet fragrance. I don't think you're getting anything sweet here. It's just really kind of classy, authentic smelling, and I love it. The other best part about this fragrance is that it's very unique. It doesn't smell like anything else, especially in my collection. My collection is growing, so to say that this is a unique fragrance is something really special. So yeah, and I think this travel atomizer is available still on the Robert Graham website, so I will link that down below if that's the case, but I'm not sure. So yeah, incredible fragrance. Robert Graham, Valor. This next one, smooth, classy, sophisticated, and cheap. Some of my favorite things, scent we are talking about, is Eternal Oud from Lattafa. This is maybe tied for my best find at Burlington this year. And yeah, I mean, all those things, just an incredible, incredible fragrance. Some people say this is a take on Mason Francis Kirk de John's Grand Soir, which I have a sample of. I've tested that one a bunch of times. They are very similar, but this is different. Has a little more of that Middle Eastern twang, so to speak, to it. But with that being said, this one is good right out of the box. I can only imagine this getting better because the maceration with these Middle Eastern fragrances is a very real thing. It's been my experience personally with many of the fragrances that I've tried that are Middle Eastern, that are super hyped. They need a little time to sort of get to that level of hype and that appreciation. This is one of the better Middle Eastern fragrances that I tried out of the box, and it was great. Absolutely off the charts value. Warm, spicy, vanilla, under 40 bucks. Nice presentation, good performance. I mean, what else is there? What else are you looking for? It smells incredible, doesn't smell cheap. I like this stuff. Eternal Oud from Lattafa. This next one was also a Burlington find some years back, and just more proof that the rack store snobs don't know what the hell they're talking about. You can absolutely find fantastic fragrances at the rack store. If you look often and hard enough, you'll find them really cheap. This was a $20 fragrance that I would consider niche level. Scent we are talking about is L'Odyssée Pour Homme Intense. One of the most amazing fragrances from this particular line. I love it. Dry spice, really dry, polarizing scent. The reason I call it niche level is because it is so different and interesting than maybe anything you've smelled. Dry spice, sour fruits, incense. I mean, guys, this thing, when I first smelled it, I enjoyed it. There was something calming about it, something relaxing, almost like a spa that I really enjoyed. Really good performer. This lasts a long time. It just changes so often and just takes you down this road that you're not expecting. You know, does it compare to the original? I don't really get a lot of comparisons to the original. I think it's a very unique fragrance on its own. And it's also very different for this line. I think maybe some of the fresher fragrances from the L'Odyssée Pour Homme line aren't as favored as some of the warmer, resinous, ambery fragrances that they have. This is one of those underappreciated scents without question. And this is one that for a very long time you could get very cheap. I don't know how widely available this is anymore. Again, I will try to link it down below. But I want to say that the last time I tried to link this for you guys, it just wasn't available. So I don't know. I'm going to find hopefully someone that has it at a decent price. But I would pay a little more for this than the 20 bucks, 100%. I mean, this is, it's artistic. It's different. Again, it's polarizing. It's not going to be for everyone, but a very, very good fragrance. L'Odyssée Pour Homme Intense. This next one was my last rack store pickup. And also, as I said earlier about Eternal Oud being one of my best pickups of the year, this is right up there. This is competing with Eternal Oud. Scent we are talking about is Kamrakawa from Lattafa. And guys, again, I mean, it seems like I I have a good amount of Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection. I wouldn't call my channel Middle Eastern fragrance dominant, but I am a very real believer on some of the hype of these fragrances. Some have not lived up to the hype for me, and I talk about those on this channel as well. But the ones that do live up to the hype, I talk about because I enjoy them. And this is one of them. And this is actually better for me than the original. Cinnamon, praline, and of course, coffee. And oh man, this is just the sweetness in here is addictive. Absolutely love it. And yeah, as this dries down, you get a little more of the original. Some of the florals here in the mid start to come out a little more. But this is just one of those sort of date night, cool weather, hoodie, chill, relax, nothing too serious, a buttoned up type of vibe, and I'm here for it. Really great sillage. You're going to leave a nice scent trail wherever you go. Unisex. I think both men and women can wear this. Might not be for every guy, only because of the sweetness. So be aware of that. It's not particularly powdery or anything like that. I do get a nice roasted coffee note, but the coffee note is not dominant here. It also has a slight booziness to it, much like Angelic Elixir from Dua, although that is much boozier. This is more just warm, ambery, vanilla, sweet, and excellent. Really good performer. I mean, you can't go wrong, and it's cheap. Come on, guys. Kam Rakawa from Latafa. Finally, on Saturday, I went out with some friends for dinner for my birthday. As I'm filming this is my actual birthday, so we went out last night for dinner, and this is the scent I decided to go with. The other fragrance, as I was talking about, from Tumi, scent we were talking about, is 19 Degree. Now, if you have not tried this yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to. It's incredible. This is if Tuscan Leather started hanging out with Aventus. They have a bromance going on. It's a combination of those two fragrances while doing something really special and unique on its own, which is the raspberry note is the standout note here. It smells incredible. The saffron, this buttery smooth suede, incredible performer. I want to say this is also an extrait de parfum. This lasts days on clothes. And last night when I wore it, it has a lot of natural smells to it. So it's just really well done, really high quality. Love the presentation. Probably my favorite from the house. I know there's another fragrance, a blue bottle. I think it's called Dusk. I don't know if anyone has tried that fragrance yet. I can't wait to try that. Need to try that because that's how impressed I am with Tumi. They have not let me down yet. Doesn't mean they won't. Doesn't mean I won't hate the next scent that I try. But Awakened Distilled is on my list and that new Dusk. So if you guys have tried either one of those, drop it in the comment section down below. Let me know what you thought of them. But yeah, definitely give this one a try. Perfect for a birthday night out. Tumi, 19 Degree. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. As always, I would love to know what your weekly rotation was, whether it was 1 fragrance or 10. Drop it in the comment section down below. I always love hearing what you guys are wearing. But if you like what you saw today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.